Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Sephora recommendations and wish list video for the spring sale. So I'll have the dates on the screen for you guys. If you didn't know what's happening soon, it starts April 1st for ROUGE members, and then I'll have the other dates plus the code. You'll have it all in the description box as well, plus all the links to everything that I will be talking about today in the order I talk about for easy shopping. So thank you so much to those of you who do use my links. I really appreciate it. Really helps out my channel, and I cannot wait to share with you guys all my favorites for this season. I have a lot of great stuff, and it's not going to come as a surprise to you if you've been keeping up with me, because I've been talking about these for a while. But it's always nice to condense it all into a video, share with you the best of the best, the things I think you truly need, what I would be repurchasing if these ran out. Some of these things actually are on my wish list that I'm going to be recommending to you, because that was the case. So I'm going to start off with my recommendations, move on to my wish list if you want to stick around. Both will be in the description box, and let's get started on this video. Most of the time I'm not even doing makeup, but I always have fragrance. I always want to smell good, so I'm going to start off with fragrance this time around, and I have one that you need to smell. This is the top of the top fragrance for me. Literally perfect for spring, moving into summer. Like right now, this scent is top fragrance for me. Like I cannot get enough of this. This is the Burberry Her Eau de Toilette. There is an EDT that is the Blossom version. That's not it. This is the new one that is the EDT. So just straight Burberry Her EDT. And the difference between this and regular Burberry Her is that it has a more floral opening, but the dry down for me smells so much like Baccarat Rouge by 40 on my skin. Identical. It smells like on the dry down. That musky quality to it is what I love, but it brings this really fresh component to it just because of that floral element. I think it's the perfect fragrance. If you love similar fragrances to me, definitely check out the Eau de Toilette. I know Kirk John was the nose behind regular Burberry Her. He's one of my favorite perfumers, and that is why I love Burberry Her so much, but that has more of an artificial strawberry component, and definitely the musk in this is more prominent to me on the dry down. Such a perfectly balanced fragrance. I'll have the notes on the screen for you guys. I'm buying the full size. That was my one regret when I purchased the rollerball. I'm like, now I need the full size because this is so good. And another fragrance that I wanted to recommend in the travel size, I love these spray sizes, is the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. Super popular fragrance. I'm mentioning it because I am purchasing Angel Share during the sale, so that's on my wish list, and I love the bottles of this. I'm nearing the end of mine actually. I think these are perfect for take along. I love the size of this. I have a dupe for this that I have in a bigger size, but this one is perfect just for throwing in my purse or whatever. So have to mention those. This one is super, super sweet. The other one is more floral musk with a touch of sweetness. Both incredible. Burberry Her though is my top right now. I'm gonna move on to foundation because I know there's so many that are out at the moment, and I wanted to tell you my top one in this video with an honorable mention just in case you like that sort of formula, which I knew was really popular. This isn't my top one. This is the one I'm kind of comparing it to that I know a lot of people love already, and it's the new NARS foundation. It's their light reflecting foundation. It has skincare in it like a lot of foundations that are launching right now, and it has a beautiful medium coverage, super skin-like on the face. But I wanted to mention one that I think is very similar to this, but has a better overall wear to it than this. This one I feel like doesn't wear as well as the one I'm going to mention, and I think this one is $65 and the one I'm going to mention is $38, which is a huge price difference and even better in my opinion. And I have fallen in love with this foundation. I'm wearing it today on my skin, and I plan on getting a darker version for the summertime because this is just my normal skin tone. I don't have any tan on, and I use medium 3, and this is in the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint Always On Radiant Skin Tint. It is a skin tint, but it does have coverage. You can see my skin looks more even compared to how it would look without foundation. You can still see everything through, like my freckles and stuff. It doesn't cover up all those things that I want to be seen to make it look natural, but it covers everything it needs to. So that is why I love this foundation. It has that same skin-like finish, but it wears better. This is the wear for me. It looks flawless all day, has a smoothing quality to it as well, that I just feel like my skin looks poreless with this. It's such a good foundation. And every time I'm wearing this in a video, I always get so many questions about it. You guys love this on my skin. I do too, so I'm glad you guys can see it as well. My favorite foundation that I'm gonna recommend to you, if you have not picked this up, $38 Canadian for this foundation. Better than most foundations at Sephora for price point, honestly, and the quality of this is amazing. Anyone who has pores needs this next product, which is all of us. But my pores are especially bad, so I have larger pores around my nose, just right in here. It's kind of my trouble area, a little bit on my forehead, and this I fell in love with. You guys know I love a pore filling primer, and this is the new one from Hourglass. Great time to get a discount on it because Hourglass is a more expensive brand. This is the airbrush primer, truly airbrush skin. It really does a fantastic job at smoothing out the skin and just making it look better. Any foundation you have and you put on top of this, you can use less and it just looks smooth. So that's why I love it. I really don't need a lot of foundation when I use this particular product just because of how great it makes my skin look just with this. It's really, really good. So that's why I've been using more of the tints, tinted moisturizers, all those kind of products because I have a great base now. It's not thick because a lot of pore filling primers, you get that thickness, which this does not have. It just melts into your skin perfectly, and have to mention this in this video. I'm pretty sure my BFF, Stephanie, is going to mention this too in her recommendations. We haven't discussed our list, but we tend to like the same things, and I have a feeling she's going to talk about this too, but I love this primer. You need to try it. Great time during the sale. Save 20% or 15, 10. Whatever the percentage is. I bought this next product actually during the last sale, I believe, and it is the Rare Beauty mascara. I just got the mini during the sale because that's what I like to do. I like to try out small sizes before I commit, and I love this. This is so good. You can't tell right now because I'm wearing falsies, which I'm going to mention, but for everyday makeup, this is what I've been reaching for. It doesn't flake, smudge, smear on me. It separates my lashes, gives them volume, length. It does it all. It literally is a one and done sort of product for me. Couple coats and I'm good. Like, my lashes look really good with this. I don't feel like I need to wear falsies if I do a heavy eye look with eyeshadow, because a lot of times I feel like I need to balance it out. But this makes my lashes look like I don't need anything extra. It is so incredible. And I was checking bestsellers on Sephora, and I'm pretty sure this mascara is the #1 mascara bestseller at the moment when I just checked. So a lot of people are loving this mascara, I guess, too, and I'm buying the full size. This is so good. If you want to test it out, do the mini like I did, throw it in your cart as a little extra, but I am totally getting the full size during the sale because it is that good. And then I couldn't even wait for the sale for this. This is the Glamnetic Baby Girl lashes, which I am wearing today. I used that Kiss cleaner on these lashes and it actually worked really well. So I'm getting a couple more uses out of them because the magnets were starting to go, but they're sticking on today. We'll see if it lasts the whole video, but they've been working out pretty well. I was outside, it was windy. I thought one was gonna fly off before my appointment, but it did not. So thankfully for that. And these are such a beautiful lash, but now I can show you them how they look without me cutting off the ends because these are a little long for my eyes. They're just a really nice wispy lash, perfect for everyday looks, dramatic looks. Like, you can really get away with this sort of lash. And it's magnetic, so if you have any kind of sensitivity to glues, it's a great alternative. I had an issue there for a long time where my eyes were really sensitive to glue. I've actually been able to use them occasionally now, glue lashes. However, my go-to is magnetic. I bought the pen that goes along with it. They have a black one and a brown one. I wear brown eyeliner every time I wear lashes now. And these are just my favorite lashes out there. They truly last up to 60 times, like they say. So you're paying a lot to begin with for a lash, but these are gonna last you. So that is why I love them. These are my definition of a perfect lash. This is all I would need. They kind of remind me just of a traditional wispy lash, but that's my life. I'm just in a wispy stage right now, I guess. So really love these. Had to mention them because they restocked them in time for the sale, which is great, but I ended up buying them early just so I could show you guys a fresh pair because you've always seen it with them just more of a corner lash, but I wanted to show you what a fresh pair looks like. And then for a bronzer, I use as an eyeshadow. I have it in a palette. So the product inside is Benefit Hoola Caramel Bronzer. I've also got back into regular Hoola as well as a contour, so that's what I've been using for that. But as an eyeshadow and bronzer, if you have not tried this as an eyeshadow, this is like in every single one of my videos. I decided to use something different that was similar so I could give you a traditional eyeshadow option if that's what you're looking for. But if you're looking for a two-in-one type of product, Hoola Caramel, even Hoola Bronzer, if you've forgotten about that, go back and try it out. It's such a good staple for contour. But Hoola Caramel is something special about it, and I wanted to kind of match that tone with an eyeshadow palette that I don't think I've recommended before in a favorites, but I could have because I use this every time I'm doing a matte look. And this is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. And I know a lot of people also talk about this. I couldn't not share this, you know? Like, this is a go-to palette of mine. And I use, where are we? This shade right here for my kind of dupe for Benefit Caramel. Say if you had one product and kind of wanted to see what it would look like. It is that really warm tone there, and it works perfectly just all over the lid, one single color, and you're done. I also love to do smoky eyeshadows, so I'll use this chocolate brown to do that, and this is just a perfect palette for me when I want to do simple everyday looks or more dramatic. I feel like with this one shadow on me when I'm wearing falsies or whatnot, like, it's my go-to look. I had to give it a shout out. If you're looking for just a traditional eyeshadow and didn't want to use a bronzer as an eyeshadow, this palette dupes that color. Then Patrick Ta released singles, but I'm going to show you this in the holiday palette because the color is in here, but I recommend this one specific blush in this palette. Though you can get all of these in a single now, which is fantastic, but I use She's a Doll all the time. If you love that Kylie Jenner pink cheek, get this because you can get it in a powder and a cream. Creates that perfect kind of bright pink look. Looks good on every single skin tone. Like, honestly, this color is just so beautiful. I love pink cheeks so much. It would have been great if I used this color today just to match my shirt, but honestly, the one that I reach for all the time is She's a Doll, and they're in singles now. So if you weren't able to pick up this palette because I know is in and out of stock, like literally impossible to get your hands on for a time being, singles are available. Now is the time to pick up those shades. Another item that I know you guys knew I was going to talk about are the Rare Beauty bronzer sticks. This is the best cream formula for bronzer. Super emollient. You can't screw these up. You could put it on your face and then go back and blend it. It's going to blend out like a dream. It's so easy to work with. I'd recommend this for beginners. Like, literally anyone could use these and it would work for, even if you struggle with creams. Like, this is that formula that is perfect. Any company who makes cream formulas, take note. This is the perfect cream formula in my opinion. And I have Full of Life and Power Boost. Full of Life is the darker color. And then Power Boost still looks really good on my skin tone even when I have a tan. Like, I can make it work and it just looks more natural. So that's why I have two colors. I can mix them, but I love creams. These are beautiful. You guys know my love for the Kosas concealer. I ran out of that a little bit ago and haven't purchased it because this has taken its place, and I've been so happy with this formula that I haven't felt the need that I had to get it right away, even though that's still a great concealer. This is my new go-to right now just because I have been using the Kosas, and it's from LYS. It's the Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer, and this does do a good job at brightening, but also what I look for in a concealer is how it smooths my under eyes, because some concealers don't do that for me. Looks a little bit heavy, doesn't fill in enough. This does a good amount of lifting, but is smooth. Like, it is so light, creamy, sets really nicely, lasts well, perfect consistency. Initially when I got this, I thought the wand would be a little too long, but I love it for highlighting my face. Like, it is good. So if you were looking for a new concealer, something that works with all those kind of skin tint products that are super popular right now, this is a great everyday concealer for those light to medium coverage foundations that have more of that skincare feel. I have these sitting here for touch-ups, but if you haven't bought these because of me yet, either of these, what are you doing? This is the number one thing you probably need. Either the Dior powder, but I've mentioned these before so many times, or these Beauty Blender Pocket Puffs. Match made in heaven over that skin tint. Put these puffs and these powders, press it into your skin. Perfect skin. I'm not going to talk about these anymore. If you don't have them, you're missing out truly. Now I have a lot of lip products, lip combos that I'm going to mention. And then I have a bunch of the kind of random stuff that I feel like is the best of the best to me. You know, sometimes more than makeup, these random items that you may not be as familiar with really steal the show. So I'm going to mention those after and try and go through these lip products quickly. But I know a lot of you already have these. I have to mention them, the Makeup by Mario lip serums. Great for everyday color, super hydrating and shiny. These are just your perfect everyday lip product that give you that hydration, that color. The colors are beautiful in these. They melt into your lips. The formula is to die for. Had to mention those. I got into using this lip balm from Huda Beauty. It's the Silk Balm. I have a bunch of samples of these that I'm going through, but if I run out, I'm buying a full size because this gives that perfect milky pink clear look to the lips, which is super plumping and smoothing. The best way I can describe it. It's just beautiful for every day if you're just chucking something on. Some lip combos. I discovered the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Foxy Brown. You guys know I love a good brown liner, and this one is just the perfect kind of chocolatey brown. Gives you definition to your lips, but you can really manipulate colors to be not too warm, not cool, like perfect chocolate brown shade that just suits all the kind of lip colors that I personally wear. That has been my #1 lip pencil. Then the Makeup by Mario lip creams. Makeup by Mario, like, do no wrong for me right now. And this is Nude Suede, kind of in that family of Too Faced Child Star if you're into that, but this formula is really smoothing on the lips, so that's why I like these. And then Sephora collection. They have been 30% off for the past couple sales, and they're going to be again this time. So any tier can get the 30% off of Sephora collection. Any products from the Sephora collection brand that you want to test out, now's the time. I actually did a video last sale about my must-have products, which I'm going to link above for you guys to check out. You will find the best of the best in that video, but I wanted to mention a few in this video just because they're the newest ones to my collection and ones that I have absolutely been loving. So we have the Sephora Cream Lip Stains, which is like a liquid lipstick. This is the shade 32, which is perfect if you lighten your lips or want that pop in the center. I think this is the lightest one they do. It's the perfect kind of nude. I use it as a lightener. It's kind of that peachy sort of nude shade, but it's perfect for the pop in the center of the lips and then deepening up with something darker like Foxy Brown. And then the Outrageous Intense gloss from Sephora collection. These are another level. If you like plumping glosses, it's not painful like the Too Faced Extreme one. Better price point, better formula to me, and this is a really pretty color in Inferno. It reminds me of the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy, not the heat version Fussy, but the regular kind of iridescent pink that looks like this, but in a plumping version, which is literally perfection for me. So if you have not checked out these yet, highly recommend. And then this moves into my random stuff, which I have one thing from the Sephora collection, which I have mentioned before in a video. It is their facial razor. If you razor your face, your eyebrows, whatever you do with a facial razor, I highly recommend this. You can feel that this is weighted and it just takes care of it so much better than plastic ones. You don't have to really put any pressure. It just glides itself down the skin. So highly recommend. They also sell replacement blades and they're really easy to switch out and remove if you're going to do that. Just great blades, great quality razor, and one that I highly recommend if it's in stock during the sale, which I was shocked that I was able to find it last sale. Pick it up. I've wanted this for years and it happened to be in stock during the sale, so I hope it is for you guys because that is a must-have. For hand cream, Stephanie Babs Beauty got me hooked on this. This is the Fenty Skin Hydra Reset Intensive Recovery Hand Mask. Holy cow, this is incredible for moisturizing your hands. My hands still feel soft from last night and I have notoriously dry hands and they've been feeling really good lately. So I can truly say after using this, this is the best hand cream that I've personally used. It's super thick like a mask, but I can get away if I'm applying this in the morning and then going about my day. It just takes a little longer to soak in than some other hand creams, but this one is truly remarkable. Highly recommend. If you know someone that needs a hand cream, this would be a great gift too, but for yourself, do yourself a favor. Please pick this up. Your hands will thank you. I even use this on my feet. This is that product. You need the moisture. this. Perfect for the feet too. And then a product that kind of took me by surprise, to be honest. Well, not really, because I love the brand, but I wasn't sure how I would feel about this whole thing. I'm gonna let you know what I'm talking about. This is from Caristas. It's their Chroma Absolute, and this is the new hair care line. They have it adjusted to if you have fine medium hair or if you have medium to thick hair, depending on your hair type. I have fine hair, but I have a lot of it. So that is my hair type. This is specifically designed for sensitized or damaged color treated hair, which my hair currently is, but considering I lifted my hair from a 3 to a 6 recently, I'll link that video in case you want to check that out. And I did do some more highlights, so we're even a little bit lighter. Sometimes you can't tell with this lighting, but in my photos you definitely can tell. We have some more lightness to my hair, so I'm gradually building up the highlights. By summer I want to put a little bit more, but I am in love with the color of my hair right now. I never thought I could lighten my hair and make it look healthy, but this is one of those steps that I feel like has really made my hair look shiny. My cousin who does my hair, she asked me what I was using and I told her this was it, and it really does do a good job at my hair. I still love my Pureology Hydrate line, but this is what I've currently been using since I've colored my hair, lightened my hair, and it's been doing a great job at keeping it nice and shiny and healthy, because sometimes the bleach parts can look a little dull, honestly, but this has helped me not have to use extra products just to give my hair some life. It just does a really nice job at glossing the hair. And then my last product, I think, until I get into my wish list, which I probably should have actually broken this video up into 2 because it's getting kind of long. This is from Orbe. It's the Invisible Defense Universal Protection Spray. I use this prior to any sort of heat on my hair, and I highly recommend getting yourself a really good heat protectant if you're using heat on your hair, which I know a lot of us are. This is also good to use in your hair prior to the sun, which is something I never honestly thought about before going outside. And I'm constantly at the pool, at the beach, like I live by the water in the summer. So I really need to spray this in my hair come the summer. So I'm just happy to have this. It's worked out really great just for blow drying and heat styling my hair normally, but I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more come the summer. My hair just feels honestly better after using it. It truly does make a difference on the quality of my hair if I were to forget that, which I don't do. That is not the last thing, actually. I saved the best thing for last. 1 second. I was just using it. I had this here to remind me to get this. This is number 1 for me, honestly, of my personal purchases, and I know that this is pricey. Last sale was the time that I decided to pull the trigger and buy this product, and I honestly never thought I would buy this, to be honest, but I am so happy I did, and it's the Dyson Airwrap. I got mine in that special holiday color, but they are usually like a pink and gray, I think. And in this summer, they're actually coming out with a new Dyson Airwrap with different attachments. I think it's gold. I'll put up a picture on the screen, but anyways, if you can get your hands on one during the sale, I would recommend doing that because their new attachments will still fit the Dyson if that's something you want to buy. But honestly, this is perfect as is to me, and I don't even have the long barrels. Like, I know a lot of people ask me if I purchased the long barrels. I have long hair. I don't personally think I need it. I'm very happy with this investment. I use this every single time that I do my hair, curl my hair, straighten my hair, blow dry my hair. I'm using the Dyson Airwrap, and it's just saved me so much time. I truly, truly love this. I do want to do a full dedicated review on it, but this has been one of my favorite purchases of, I guess, favorite purchases of, I guess, 2021 was this thing. It's just the time saving for me. It's worth every penny. I'm going to share my wish list right now. The unfortunate thing about this for me, which happens every year, is a lot of the stuff I want is out of stock, which I hope is not the case during the sale because I want to save some money, but who's with me? Like, how many of your products are out of stock that you want? Let me know in the comment section below because there's quite a few for me. I have 2 lists here that I'm going to share. I'm going to put up the pictures because obviously I don't have the products. I wanted to get a full size of the Burberry Her Eau de Toilette like I shared with you earlier. The Rare Beauty Mascara, I want a full size of that. So just get those 2 out of the way because I told you. The Sol de Janeiro Beija Flor, I don't know how to say that. Elasti cream with collagen and squalene. I heard smells like Baccarat Rouge by 40 on the dry down, but I want to smell this so bad. I heard it was really good, so I'm going to pick that up to try. I had a subscriber tell me that she thinks I will like it too, so I'm very curious to smell that. The Glow Recipe sunscreen. I've been holding off purchasing this. You don't know how bad I've wanted to purchase it prior to the sale, but I'm like, save your 20%. I have the Kilian Angel Share, like I shared with you, that I want to get in the travel size spray. Sol de Janeiro, the Rio Dio. I ran out of my deodorant, wanted to pick that up. A Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, which I said I wanted to get in a darker foundation. I'm thinking of medium 5, but if you're similar to how I look when I have a tan and you use that product, please let me know what color you are or what you think I would go. I don't think I would jump into the tan category. Medium 5 is looking pretty good to me, and the beautiful thing about that foundation actually is how well it self-adjusts. So you can kind of be in between and it just does a fantastic job of matching. Like one of the best matching for foundation I've ever tried. That's how well it self-adjusts. We have some out of stock items right now. The Forever Mood mini candles that I think are the spring scents. Wanted to pick those up. We have the NARS Liquid Blush and Orgasm, which has been out of stock forever because it got super popular on TikTok, which ideally I would like to pick up during the sale, but I doubt that will happen, but I'm still sharing with you my wish list. Then I have the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Powder, which I regret not picking up earlier because it is out of stock as well. And then the last thing I wanted to pick up, I think this is the last thing, is a Patrick Star Press Powder because I saw MakeupByCheryl use it on him and it just looks super smoothing and had really good coverage, but the smoothness is why I wanted to try it. I haven't tried it before. So that I think is everything that I want to pick up, which was easy enough to go through. So now you can shop my recommendations, my wish list. If you like the same things as me, we can test them out together. And I just cannot wait for the sale. Like always, you guys know me and the Sephora sale are like this. Like I look forward to this day twice a year. Best day of the year, and it falls the day after my birthday, so I'm considering it as a little birthday gift. That's what I'm gonna do. That is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If I decide to add anything to my wish list, which I probably forgot some things, I'm gonna put it down in the description box as well so you can check that out. Just look there if you want to see it updated. And I want to know what's on your list and are they out of stock like me, unfortunately. I'd love to know in the comment section below. So thank you guys so much for watching, for supporting my channel. I appreciate you guys more than you know while I try and get better. Having a really good day today, but yesterday was one of my worst. So I'm just happy for today, happy to be filming this video, happy to get it up for Sunday because I thought it wouldn't yesterday for sure, but I'm happy to be here. If you have not subscribed already or new here maybe, hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to join the family and I will see you guys in my next video.